Do you hoard things that you know that you're not going to use? For me, it's these makeup compacts. I don't know, maybe they feel like little circle windows to me because apparently I've been unable to throw them away. This is like years worth of makeup. All right, Ashley, we can't hoard everything, so it's either use them or lose them. So let's make them into art. But first, I'm not sponsored by any kind of makeup company, so I got to take this logo off. Hey, I'm open. If you want to sponsor me to make your makeup into art, let's talk. What do you mean? Nobody wants to sponsor me to make their brand creepy? I am flabbergasted. No, I'm just kidding. I saw that coming. All right, next I pop out the tray and paint it blue. I do paint over it later. Oh, look at that. There's your Emily tax. Would it even be an Ashley video without an Emily? Okay, now that we've been interrupted, let's get back. So when I look at the circle mirror in the compact, I think of like a portal. And like maybe that portal would take you to different lands. And this portal goes to a swamp. Or maybe it's just a graveyard. Either way, we're gonna add a skull. So I guess somebody died here. Unfortunately, in my excitement to add the skull, I added it a little too early. Because it would have been so much easier to work on this top if I could lay it flat. But no, now there's a stupid skull in the way. Do I plan things out? Is that not evident yet? No, I don't. There's no planning involved. Anyways, so I have these bricks that I molded out of hot glue. It was for a project a really long time ago, and I had them left over, so I just used them to make little stepping stones. And to reinforce our swampiness, or maybe graveyardiness, depending on what we're going for, I added some moss around the edges. But what are our stepping stones stepping over? That's right, water, or more accurately, swamp juices. And I want my swamp juices to glow, so I added some glow powder. And I just put the light on to harden it. And look at that, it looks perfect. Oh no, we got a bubble. That's right, maybe we can cover it with some leaves. Or if we don't cover it, we can at least distract from it. Because I don't know why I'm putting leaves over here when the bubble is clearly over there, Ashley. Seriously, get your act together. What are you doing? Do you not know you're on camera? Stop it. You look like a fool. I mean, the leaf looked like a fool. It's the leaf's fault. So it's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely feeling more swampy now with our glowing swamp juices. Anyways, I added a few finishing touches, and to secure our lids together, I smashed clay between them. But in order for our portal to be a vertical portal instead of a horizontal portal, I super glued the hinge. So I was thinking maybe this portal is actually a portal to a significant event rather than like a specific place. Or maybe portals only open when something happens that shouldn't have. Like it rips into the fabric of time and space and makes a portal. I know, maybe the owner of the skull, her, not breathing anymore, is what caused the portal to open. Or maybe the portal opening is what caused her to not be breathing anymore. I don't know. Which one's creepier? Maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe she was supposed to save the planet, but instead she fell into the swamp when a portal opened up behind her. Portals opening are startling, I assume. And now she can't save the planet anymore because she drowned. Or maybe the swamp ate her. Maybe this is acid. Swampy acid. Anyways, if she couldn't save the world, then it would have caused the portal to open because that's what she was supposed to do. And that caused her to fall into the swamp and die. Okay, it's a paradox. But you know what? Maybe only paradoxes are what caused the portals to open. That's right, we figured it out. Plot hole fixed, sort of. Maybe don't think about it too much because I'm about to throw in another twist. Look at these things going into her eye sockets. That's right, this isn't just a normal swamp. It's got glowing swamp juices that reanimate you, maybe? Yes, that reanimate you. So my question is, if she's about to reanimate, does the portal close? Maybe we won't think about that. Instead, let's think about freaking bats. Look at my freaking bats. That's right, I'm making a freaking bat chain around my freaking swamp hole. Sorry about the colorful language. I got excited about my swamp hole. It happens. Schwab bang. That's right, we couldn't have a video without a transition. Okay, so if a portal is just a magical circle window, what other magical circle windows should I make? Because I still have a whole bunch of these compacts left. Ooh, I could do an ocean or a forest. Oh, I could do the 5 different manas in Magic. But hold up, look at it in the dark. Check out my glowing swamp juices. But hold on to your butts, everybody, because I'm about to do another compact. That's right, I'm doing 2 art projects in 1 video. It's a 2-for-1. And here's the second compact. Okay, so here's the thing. I thought the first one was missing octopuses. I know. I'm sure you were all yelling at me, where's the octopus, Ashley? Well, maybe I can get it right this time, so let's try it again, shall we? And since I still haven't found a makeup sponsor to sponsor me, I'm missing out, I gotta get rid of this logo. But it's proving a lot tougher than the last one, so just sanded the fudge out of it. There, that's better. Now we gotta frame our circle window here and paint it, but that's really boring, so I'm gonna speed through it. Okay, now that it's painted, we can't see through this window. And what good is a circle window if you can't see through it? Maybe if we put a layer of resin on top, we'll be able to see through it. Ooh, look at bad, it worked. I was only like 23% sure that would work. So now I'm gonna paint it some more and add some dye. What, it's just my box of dyes. What other type of dye? Please don't demonetize me. So now I'm painting the inside and adding these plants. I mean, I don't know if I told you, but I'm making an ocean. That's right, we're doing a portal ocean. An ocean circle? A sea portal. So I guess this would be seaweed. And I've had this mermaid forever. I've just never found a good place to use her until now. All right, Ariel, look lively. It's your time to shine. Ariel? No, Ariel! Guys, I'm a little worried about Ariel. I think she may have died of old age, but she's not complete without her sea shackles. I mean, we don't want her to get away, even though she's a skeleton. I don't know. Anyways, now we add the water, the resin water. Honestly, I love this stuff. I've never really used it before, and it's really nice to be able to harden it right away. And it makes things all shiny. And I like shiny things. Okay, so now I've got to do the inside, which you know is going to be a beach, you know, with this being an ocean portal. Sorry, a sea portal. So I got my boring rocks out and made a little sea cliff. You know, every sea beach needs a sea cliff. That way you can fling yourself off of it, you know, in case that's something you want to do. And then I added little footprints coming out of the, well, okay, we're going to add water. Hold your horses. First, we got to get all the little details, like these little sticks sticking out of the ground. And you know, whatever this is. Okay, honestly, I was going to make this into a sandcastle, but it didn't really work out, okay? Now it just looks like a pillar sticking out of the ground, which could work. It could be from an old dock. We don't know. The one time I've been to an ocean beach, I feel like it was full of sea trash. I don't know. I was too busy almost drowning and getting the worst sunburn of my life. But like Bruno, we don't talk about that. We're just gonna move on and talk about, look at my sand. Doesn't my sand look real? Oh, and here comes that octopus. Told you I wouldn't forget this time. This video now with 100% more octopuses. Really, that's what I strive for anyway. I mean, we already got the circle window. Sorry, circle sea portal. Speaking of the portal, in my last video, I said that the portal only opens when a paradox happens, but I'm not a good enough writer, or should I say a story come upper? I think that's a word. Anyways, I'm not good enough to come up with a story about a beach and a paradox, and my brain hurts. So we're gonna change it up. And I'm just gonna say that this sea monster has been terrorizing this beach for years, maybe even decades. But nobody can figure out where it came from or where it goes, hence the portal, because we're talking about space octopuses coming through the portal from another world, because where else would octopuses come from? They're such weird creatures, they can only be alien. But this space octopus has been causing complete mayhem on the beach, you know, popping beach balls and kicking sand in people's faces, stealing lunches. Dang lunch stealers. Oh, look at that. I'm actually adding people to my miniatures. However, they're not painted very well, so I'm repainting her and updating her swimsuit. However, the guy that I was gonna add, his skin color looks a little weird. He looks a little jaundice. Jaundice? I don't know. He looked yellow, so I changed him. But also his legs are in a weird shape, so I'm gonna maybe try to cut them apart a little more. Let's just say his body was not beach ready yet. Not that I'm body shaming. He can be whatever weird melted shape he wants to be. But, you know, we talked and he agreed, so luckily he's got his girlfriend with him, and that's why I'm changing his swimsuit to red, because they're one of those cute couples that match swimsuits, and she's running up to tell him that, hey, there's a giant octopus in the sea. Ooh, but hold on, look at my textured waves. Aren't those cool? All right, I thought they were cool. I don't know. Hey, Emily, I need that back. Emily, quit trying to yank my chain. And here comes the cutest little boop. Boop. All right, so then I wrapped the base and chain with some help from Emily. And I think it gives it that like nautical feel. I don't know, maybe. Once I tarnished it and made it look old, it looked more nautical-y, I think. But then I was thinking, you know what? We're still lacking octopuses here. We could really use one more octopus, and let's go big. Maybe our pesky lunch-stealing octopus is just a angsty teenager who ran away from home, and now his mom is coming to get him. How embarrassing. But you know, she's not happy. She had to leave hot yoga for this, and now she's ready to parent, and she doesn't care what kind of pesky humans get in her way. In fact, she turns into a real kraken. That's what octopuses call their Karens. Or I assume. I guess I don't speak space octopus. But you know, now that Junior has opened the portal, we all have to face the wrath of the mama kraken. I don't know. I don't know where the story's going. Honestly, I just wanted to make an octopus. And now I have, and there she is. And what do you guys think? And what other things should I make out of compacts? Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to. No pressure. Okay, thanks, bye.